Hi friends, this is Marina, Shepelsky, New York immigration attorney. I have three big news about immigration today, and I'd like to get right into it. Before I do, I ask you to please follow us, become a subscriber, like our videos, and I promise I'll create more content like this so that you guys stay informed about immigration, politics, social life in America. The number one news, and it just happened today, is that the Biden administration proposed a new federal law, a federal regulation to finally take care of the crazy asylum backlog delays that are happening in the United States right now. We have clients who have been waiting 5 to 6 years to just be called for an interview. They filed their application 6 years ago, sometimes even 7 years ago. They've been renewing their work permits, but no interview for asylum has happened yet. This is, of course, a response to the crazy amount of asylum seekers that showed up at our border, at the U.S. border with Mexico in July 2021, last month. A record high number of 212,000 immigrants showed up with no visas, just asking for asylum. And there's a lot of pressure politically on President Biden to deal with these people. Of those 212,000, a lot of people are kids, children, unaccompanied children, which means children without a guardian or parent. So they definitely have a huge pressure to deal with the asylum backlogs, both for people who've already filed and for new arrivals. So that's definitely on the agenda, and it's been announced that they're trying to improve Department of Homeland Security's and Department of Justice's ability to quickly and efficiently consider asylum claims of individuals at the border and near the border, while ensuring fundamental legal fairness for asylum law in the United States. Also, U.S. immigration courts have been also inundated, bogged down with more than 1 million pending asylum cases. So it's a crisis from every end: immigration courts, asylum system inside and at the border. So they're proposing some new federal regulation that's going to be published in the Federal Register and open to the public. I'm looking at my screen for the news within 60 days. The number two news, and it's not less important, so I wanted to discuss it, is that USCIS announced that applicants filing for green cards, lawful permanent resident status, will now be able to apply for social security number right through the green card application. And they will include that in the adjustment of status application. They will hook up their systems with the Social Security Administration system, and you'll be able to get a social security number together with your work authorization automatically just by filing for adjustment of status. You will no longer have to go to the Social Security Administration office and apply in person separately. Because if you filed for a green card and you included that information, and of course the form will be updated, there's going to be a new I-485 form for adjustment of status for green card status. In most cases, they're promising that after the I-485 is approved, USCIS will electronically transmit the data to the Social Security Administration, and they will issue a social for you if you're applying for a green card. This will be effective immediately. There's already a new form up on the website. And just to give you the information and like the numbers, USCIS receives about 576,000 forms for green card applications every year, annually. So that was news number two. And news number three this week, a federal judge in Texas has told the Biden administration they have to bring back Trump's policy of having asylum seekers at the border go back to Mexico and wait for a court decision on their asylum claims. That means the Wait in Mexico program is back, according to a federal judge in Texas. This happened because the state of Texas and the states of Missouri, those two states, sued immigration over this rule, saying that the fact that all these people who are crossing the border are congregating, staying in the states of Texas and Missouri, are badly affecting those states, and it's not right. It's basically violating the states' rights that the federal government is putting these people in this position to sit in Mexico and wait. To sit on this side of the border and not in Mexico and wait here in the United States. So basically, the federal judge looked at all this and said, you're right. This is not fair. The federal government should not have done this. And they reinstated the Wait in Mexico program that Trump started. Now, the government, the administration of President Biden has appealed this decision to the Fifth Circuit. It's a conservative circuit, and we'll wait and see what happens there. But as of right now, the program of Wait in Mexico for your asylum claim is back. That's the end of the news for today. Thank you for watching, and I ask you to stay tuned for more news with us.
Stay in touch, man.